Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back. It's Miss Messy and
Maggie!
Hi, Maggie. How are you today?
I'm fantastic, Miss Messy. How are you?
I'm feeling pretty fantastic today myself, Miss Maggie.
That's so good to hear.
So, boys and girls, welcome back. I hope you're enjoying the Miss Messy and Maggie show. I know we are, aren't we?
We always have so much fun, Miss Messy.
We do. We always have so much fun. So, boys and girls, today we're going to be learning a new letter.
I know what letter. Can I say it?
You sure can, Maggie.
It's the letter G.
Right, the letter G. So, boys and girls, we need to find out if the letter G has one sound or two sounds. So, who's going to help us find that out, Maggie?
I don't know. Let's see. I think it's our friend the leapfrog.
You're right. It's our friend, the leapfrog. So I have our mystery box, and we are going to look inside and see what Mr. Leapfrog has to say about the letter G today.
That's a big G.
That is a big G. So boys and girls, once we hear the sounds that the letter G makes, Miss Messy will take a few minutes to show you how to make a big G and a little G.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, let's turn on Mr. Leapfrog. Here you go, Maggie.
And he says
G.
every letter makes a sound. He says and
How many sounds?
Two.
You're right. This one has two sounds, Maggie. So the letter G, boys and girls, has two sounds. And I don't know if you heard them, what Mr. Leapfrog said, but he said the first sound is J.
Like giant?
Exactly, like giant. But, Maggie, when you hear the sound J, does it remind you of another letter that we have?
I think so. It seems so familiar.
Yeah, it does. Actually, the letter G copies another sound in our alphabet. It copies the sound J as in J.
Yes.
Yes, doesn't that sound the same?
It does, like jungle.
Right, like jungle and giant. They both have that same sound at the beginning, don't they?
Yes, they do.
They do. They have a funny sound that's at this very same, sorry, I'm getting my words all tongue-tied, at the very beginning.
That's because all the sounds are so much alike.
They are. They're all so similar. And it also makes a second sound, and that sound is G.
G.
G. Right, like G, 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 G. When you're drinking a drink, Maggie, do you ever make that sound?
Yes, when I'm gulping from the water.
Right, when you're gulping, you go gulp, 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 and you make that G, 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 G sound.
I do.
Maggie's a real gulper, I bet.
I am. My mommy tells me to slow down all the time.
She drinks her water too fast. Silly Maggie. Okay, so before we get any further in our letters, let's practice making an uppercase G and a lowercase G, boys and girls.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Let me just organize myself here a little bit, boys and girls. All right. Now, to make an uppercase letter G, we kind of make a letter C to start. So you remember when we made a letter C, right?
I remember.
Yep, so we start at the top and we go down like that, right? Like our uppercase letter C. But the only difference is, Maggie, we have to put a little horizontal stick, right? Yeah, see that, boys and girls? A little horizontal stick on it, just to make it our letter G, our uppercase letter G.
That's a very great job, Miss Messy.
Thank you so much, Maggie. So, boys and girls, when we make a lowercase letter G, we make our circle, and then, just like our lowercase letter A, how we'd put the stick on it so the ball wouldn't roll off the page, we kind of do the same thing, but this time, we're going to put like a hook on it. So we start at the top, and this would be an A, but no, we keep going, boys and girls, and we make a hook, G. What do you think, Maggie? Do you like the lowercase letter G?
It almost looks like a fish hook.
Yeah, it's kind of like a fish hook. So, boys and girls, you just make a circle and then you bring your stick down and you go whoop and you make a hook.
That's my favorite sound when we make our letters.
I know, Maggie really likes it when we go whoop. That is fun, isn't it, Maggie?
So much fun.
All right, let's see what we have in our mystery box today to teach us the letter sounds. I have a friend in here, Maggie, that I really love to watch on TV.
Oh, who is it?
Well, he has a sister. I don't know, maybe my friends at home can guess too. He has a sister, and her name begins with a p, p, p sound. And she's pink.
One of our favorite colors.
And he is the little brother of this pink p sounding friend. And he makes a sound like this.
That's funny, Miss Missy.
So what do you think? What kind of animal do you think he could be?
Maybe if it's pink and it's a p sound, I'm thinking it's a pig.
You're right, it is a pig, yep. And his name is George Pig. This is George, boys and girls, and he is Peppa's little brother.
Oh, like as in Peppa Pig?
You're right, Peppa Pig. She comes on TV, and this is George Pig.
Oh, hello, George.
Hello, Maggie. It's so nice to be here today.
Oh, it's so nice to be here too.
That's so much fun. We're so silly pretending that we have a British accent.
Oh, but we do.
Oh, Maggie, do you need to go to the loo?
Oh, would you like a cup of tea?
A spot of tea?
Oh, a spot of tea.
So, boys and girls, I just said, would you like to go to the loo? And the loo is actually the bathroom. Did you know that, Maggie?
I have a big loo then.
Maggie has the whole forest as a loo.
I do. I just kind of have to hide.
You're so silly. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. We have glue.
We use this every day, don't we, Miss
do.
Missy?
Glue is super important part of Miss Messy's house and Maggie.
Yes.
So boys and girls, here's the two separate sounds that the letter G makes. George is the J sound.
That sounds almost like a J.
It does, yeah. And glue is the G sound.
Glue and George.
Right. Isn't that cool? All right. Oh, these. Maggie, I wonder if these will fit you.
Oh my gosh, now I have my own pair of glasses.
Look at Maggie. So silly. They don't fit on your antlers very well, Maggie.
No.
Maggie. So boys and girls, these are glasses. All right, let's see what else we have in here today. This person has two big cans with him. Do you know what these might be, Maggie?
Yes, I've seen these around. I think they are garbage cans.
That's right, they're garbage cans. And the gentleman that's picking them up, I guess he's a garbage man.
Yes, my mom tells me not to eat out of the garbage cans.
That's a really good piece of advice, Maggie. There's probably some things left in there that you might enjoy, but it might make you have a bad tummy.
I don't like bad tummies.
No. Imagine if you ate a rotten apple or something.
Ew, gross.
All right, we also have a goat. Wow, good job, Maggie. She's really good at impersonating a goat.
I could even do it in a British accent.
Oh, do it, Maggie. That was really good. You could definitely play a goat on Coronation Street.
Oh, yes.
And we have a giraffe.
They're not in Newfoundland.
Correct. No, they don't live in Newfoundland, Maggie. They like it where it's nice and warm and hot.
Ugh,
They don't like
too
Newfoundland
hot.
weather. Yeah. You wouldn't be able to survive where they are.
No. Then I'd have to use that stuff, that shaving cream to shave my hair.
You would. You'd be very hot. You'd be sweating.
Ugh,
You'd have to gulp a lot of water then. All right, let's put our mystery box away and let's see what story we have for today.
I love story time.
Me too. I have a story today called Goose.
That's a goose sound.
It is. Good. So we're going to read a story called Goose, and it's by Laura Wall. Do you see any goose around the pond?
Yep. There's Canada goose or Canada geese.
Oh, good job, Maggie. Maggie's really learning about all the animals that live around the pond.
Yeah, sometimes they land there, but only certain times of year.
Did you tell all your friends around the pond all about us here at Get Messy?
Yes, some bird friends like to watch in the window from the trees.
Is that what they're doing out there?
Yeah.
I was wondering. I was looking out the window yesterday, and the whole wire that comes across for the electricity of the building, there were like 50 birds sitting there.
They're all my friends.
Oh, I'm so glad. Maggie, do you think they watch YouTube?
Yeah, they like to gawk at it through the window.
Oh my goodness, Maggie's full of beans again today, boys and girls.
Not really, but yeah.
Maybe she's full of green beans.
Oh, good one, Miss Missy.
High five. Wow, we're sneaky today. Okay, boys and girls, let's start our storybook called Goose. Let's see what happens in the book Goose. So this is Sophie, and she likes to play with her dolls.
Hi, Sophie.
Yeah, look at her hair.
Wow, so pretty.
She has pigtails.
Just like me.
Yeah, kind of like your antlers. And she likes to dress up in all different clothing, but this isn't much fun by herself. I could see how that wouldn't be very much fun. Dressing up and playing all by yourself?
No, that would be like one of us without the other.
You're right. Maggie, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I do.
You do? Oh, I can't wait to meet them someday.
Oh, I can't wait to introduce them to you.
Oh, great. Sophie's mom takes her to the park. That's a nice thing for Sophie's mom to do, take her to the park.
There's a park, kind of by the pond.
Do you go there sometimes?
Yeah, but I have to go when there's no kids.
Oh, right. You might scare them.
Yeah, that's what my mom says.
Do you go down the slide?
I did.
That must be so silly.
It was so silly, especially because I have 4 legs.
Do you sit on your bottom to go down the slide?
I did.
I can see Maggie now, all 4 legs on her tummy, whoosh, down the slide.
I did fly in the air a little bit when I got to the bottom.
I could imagine. Oh my goodness, so much fun. Sophie wants to go on the seesaw, but somebody else is already on it. So that means she'll have to wait her turn, I guess.
Very important to wait your turn.
That's right. So instead, she sits on the slide and swings on the swings.
I did not want to get on the swings.
No. Yeah, they're not for everybody. I like the swings. My hair blows in the wind.
I was too afraid my hoofs wouldn't hold on.
Oh, right. Yeah. And I guess you can't buckle your arms around the chains.
Maybe I could try that.
Maybe
but I was
you
too
go.
scared. Oh, then I wouldn't be scared anymore.
Yeah. You can sit on and I'll push you.
Sounds like an amazing plan, Miss
Okay,
Missy.
we're going to do that. Sophie wishes she had a friend with to play, but wait. What's that? There's something.
What is it?
We shall see.
Goose!
Oh my goodness, a silly goose. The goose follows Sophie, and they play on the seesaw.
Up and down, up and down.
That's right, Maggie. That's exactly what the seesaw does. And they go on the slide, and they swing on the swings.
Back and forth. Back and forth.
Yeah, that's right. And when it's time to go home, Goose wants to come too. But Mommy says,
No, no,
no way. I guess Mommy doesn't want any goose in the house.
Yeah, they might get into a lot of trouble, maybe.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe they would like have an accident on the floor. That would be gross.
Ew!
I wouldn't want to clean it up.
No way.
So, what does Sophie say? Goodbye, Goose.
That is a G word.
It is. Goodbye.
Bye.
The next day, Sophie goes back to the park. Her mommy takes her back again. And who should be there but Goose? And they play on the seesaw again.
Up and down. Up and down.
And they go on the slide and the swing on the swings.
The swinging does look fun, though.
Oh, it's so much fun, Maggie. I think you would really like it if you just got over your fears.
Yeah,
I can help you do that.
that would be great.
Then Goose looks sad. His friends are flying away for the winter and it's time for him to go.
I hate saying goodbye to my goose friends.
I know. Where do they go in the winter, Maggie?
Where it's warm.
Yeah. So every year, boys and girls, when the cold weather comes, the birds that can't live here in the cold weather, they have to fly away. Do you know what that's called when they have to go somewhere else, Maggie?
I've heard it. I think it's called migration.
That's right. It's called migration, boys and girls. And that's when the birds leave the cold weather and they fly far, far away. And they go while winter months are here to live in the warm weather. And then when it gets summer again, they come back.
I know. And I love to see them coming.
Yeah, I bet. It's an exciting moment for you in the woods.
Yes. Just you're not allowed to migrate, Miss Messy.
As much as Miss Messy would love to migrate, I'm going to stay here in Newfoundland, I think. And then she says goodbye, Goose, and she gives him a big hug. And for a minute, they both look a little bit sad.
Oh.
Yeah. So the next day, Sophie goes back to the park again. So she's kind of doing the same things over again, isn't she?
That's a lot of park visits.
It is. But Goose is not there.
Oh,
Nothing is quite as much fun anymore.
Oh,
The seesaw is not going up and down now, Maggie. It's just down.
oh, that's sad.
Not without Goose. But when it's time to go home, Sophie hears a familiar sound.
What is it?
I'm not sure, Maggie. Let's see. Honk!
Miss Missy.
Goose, you came back!
That silly goose.
That was being a silly goose, wasn't it? Does your mommies and daddies ever call you a silly goose?
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what the goose went, honk, honk.
That's a fun sound.
Yeah. And then Sophie says to her mom, please, can Goose come home with us? Okay, says Mom, if he promises to be good.
That's another G word.
It is.
Good.
Honk, says Goose. I think that means Goose is happy.
I think so too.
The end.
Oh,
What a great
so good.
story.
Honk.
I love learning all the different sounds.
Me
So much
too.
fun. So boys and girls, we thought today we'd do a little science experiment with you, boys and girls, called
So
Gassy Goop.
What?
I wonder what that is, Gassy Goop.
I know what it means when I have gas.
That you go, honk. So silly. So boys and girls, we're going to make some gassy goop today, and it's a science experiment. So if you have some things gathered at home that you can do it with us, I can teach you how to make it. So the first thing you need to do is you need to have a bottle. Okay, so this was a Pepsi bottle that when it was emptied out, we rinsed it all out and cleaned it up, and we took the label off of it so that we can use it today for our experiment. So if you have a bottle, it might be one in your recycling that you can use. You can use a bottle like this. So we need a bottle. We also need some dish liquid, and it doesn't matter what kind, whatever kind of dish liquid your moms and dads have at home. And we need a bowl of hot water. And we need some measuring scoops, which will help us make sure we have the right amount of items. We need some hydrogen peroxide, boys and girls. This is something that your moms and dads might have put away in a safe space, that if you ever get a little boo-boo on your leg or your arm, they might put some of this on to help disinfect it, Maggie.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, so it's called hydrogen peroxide, and it helps to heal cuts and other different things.
I should take that to my mom because I'm always falling down.
Right, you trip up in the twigs and cut your legs sometimes.
I do because I get so excited sometimes.
I know. I can see how that would be a problem. So boys and girls, this is not something that you can use by yourselves though, okay? This has to be used with adult help. So don't go and get this on your own because your mommies and daddies most likely have this in a medicine cabinet where it's safe, out of the reach of children.
Yes. Always ask your mom or dad if it's okay.
That's right, especially when you're doing a science experiment. We also have some glitter.
So shiny.
It is. And we have a tray, a big foil tray. But boys and girls, you can use a cookie sheet, or if you have a big tub or a big bowl at home, you can use that too. That's fine. Oh, and one last thing that I almost forgot. You need yeast.
What's that?
So yeast is used in dough, like bread and pizza dough. And what it does is when you mix it in with some warm water, they all activate and it helps make the bread rise bigger.
Oh.
Yep, if you don't use yeast, your bread will stay flat and lumpy. It won't get big and puffy like bread does.
That's no good.
No, it makes it rise in the bowl. It's really cool. So we need some of that as well. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to get set up here. And like I said, science experiments need to have lots of space. So myself and Maggie put down a garbage bag underneath our tray today, so that will help us. So if we make a little mess, it'll be contained inside here. And if it gets out of here, it'll go onto the garbage bag.
We do like to make a mess here and messy.
We do.
But
We're really
we
good.
like to clean it too.
That's right. So boys and girls, I have my bottle put inside of my big metal tray. And I have my recipe because it's very important. Like I said before, you need to follow a recipe because that's super important. So the first thing we need to do, Maggie, is we need to put some dish liquid inside of our bottle. So I'm going to squirt it in there. And you don't need very much. Just a tablespoon. Oh, it smells so good.
Can I smell? Oh,
it smells
nice.
very fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So nice. So I just put a little bit down in the bottom, boys and girls. Okay, so that's the first step. Then it says we can add some food coloring and our glitter. Okay?
Glitter.
That's right. Maybe we should use green.
Yes, good idea.
Green gassy goop.
Ew.
All right, boys and girls, let's drop in a couple of drops of green gassy goopy food coloring.
Oh, I'm so excited to see what happens.
I know, me too. I haven't made this in a very long time. All right, and then we need some glitter. So boys and girls, to get the glitter out, I'm going to take the cover off and I'm going to put my hand around the top. And, oh, did you see it fall in?
Oh,
Look.
wow. All those pretty colors.
Cool, hey? All right, so now we have our food coloring and our glitter put in there. Now we have to do some hydrogen peroxide. So boys and girls, get your moms and dads to help you with this part. And we need 1/2 cup to pour inside. So I have my 1/2 cup measuring spoon, and that's a 1 and then a slashed or diagonal line and then a number 2, okay? So I'm going to fill that right to the top with hydrogen peroxide. And then I'm going to very carefully pour it into my bottle.
Careful, Miss Missy.
Oh, I know. It's hard work, Maggie.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you so very much. Now, I'm going to give it a little swish in there to help mix it all up. Oh my goodness, look what's happening. It's turning green. Because we put green food coloring in there, and we have some glitter in there, and our hydrogen peroxide, and it's making some bubbles. Do you see that, boys and girls, when I swish it around?
I see lots of bubbles.
It makes bubbles, you're right. So now, in our hot water, we are going to put some of our yeast. So I have to open up the package. So boys and girls, I just want to go put some more hot water in my bowl. Can you talk to Maggie for a minute?
Hi, boys and girls. It's the Maggie Show. I can't wait for Miss Missy to come back. I hear the water. It sounds just like the pond when the water starts running. Oh no. Miss Missy, the sound is making me need to go.
To the loo?
To the loo.
Maggie, you're so silly. I could hear you over there saying you're in a Miss Maggie show. She's trying to steal the thunder from Miss Missy.
Ta-da-da.
It's the Miss Maggie show. All right. So I wanted to make sure I had the right amount, boys and girls, because you have to use a half a cup of hot water, okay? And now I'm going to pour my yeast in on top of the hot water.
What's going to happen?
So we have to stir it up, Maggie, because it makes like a solution. So I'm going to stir it up. It doesn't smell very good.
Ew.
Can you smell it?
Uh-huh.
It does not smell very good, Maggie. It smells stinky. I don't know. It's the yeast stinky smell. All right, so I'm going to mix that up, and we have to let this sit for 30 seconds. So maybe we can sing a song while we're waiting.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Okay, so I have a song that's a letter G song, and it goes to the tune of, you know the song, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, his name is my name too. Yeah, that one. It goes to that tune, but it's all G words. And
Let's do this.
it's really tongue-tie-ish. It makes my tongue go blah, 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 sometimes because there's so many G words in it. So it goes like this. Grapes grow in Gloria's garden. She grows some green gourds too. 4 words that start with G. The people run to see. Words like grapes grow in Gloria's garden. Da 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 da. Whew.
That was a lot.
That was a real tongue twister, wasn't it, boys and girls?
I left that one totally up to you.
I know you did. And then at the end, instead of saying da na 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 na, you can say G G G G G G G G.
G, 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 G.
Right. Good job. Okay, so boys and girls, I have my yeast mixed into my hot water, and I let it sit for 30 seconds. So I think that it's ready for us to see what kind of magic is going to happen. So in here, I have my glitter and the food coloring, and I have the dish liquid, and I have the hydrogen peroxide. And in here, I have the yeast and the hot water. So now we have to try to pour that into our 2-liter bottle. Okay, let's see if anything magic is going to happen here, boys and girls. Like I said, I haven't made this in a long time.
Let's see what happened. Oh no, I see it coming.
It's rising up. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. Do you see it? It's rising to the top. Let's see if I can get it to squirt out. Oh my goodness. Look at all that foam. Do you know what, Maggie? If we had a smaller bottle, that would have squirted right up through the top. Look at Miss Missy's hands. Oh my goodness, I got it all over my tutu. Look. Oh, gracious me. So silly. It's so foamy, boys and girls.
Wow.
Look, watch it come out.
Look at that goop.
Gassy goop. It's even stuck in the bottle.
Oh, look.
It's squirting everywhere.
It looks like so
girls, if you want to play in this, you can. However, try not to get too much of it over your hands because there is hydrogen peroxide inside, remember? So you can get some scoops and scoop it up. And if you have gloves, you can put on gloves to play with it. And make sure to wash your hands right after, okay? That's super duper important.
That looks like so much fun.
That was fun, Maggie.
Did you see when it came out of the tub?
That was super silly. So boys and girls, we have a couple of shout outs that we need to do today. We need to give a shout out to a girl whose name is Gail.
Hi, Gail.
Hi, Gail. Gail watches us every day, Miss Maggie.
Oh, is she like a fan?
She is a fan. She is absolutely one of our biggest fans. And we also need to say hello to Darlene.
Hi, Darlene.
And do you know what? Gail and Darlene are sisters.
Wow.
And they both like to watch Miss Messy and Maggie every day.
And you know what else? They're both girls.
They are both girls. And we also have to say hello to Gail and Darlene's mommy, Maggie.
Wow.
Yeah, her name is Sarah. And Sarah loves to watch Miss Messy and Maggie too.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Gail and Darlene and Sarah. We hope you're having a great day. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to sign off now. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for the letter